If you're a local estate agent and you're possibly frustrated with one, the marketing efforts that you're doing at the moment probably aren't bringing in the results. And I want to share with you a quick result of running a very, very short, very, very simple, so simple Google ad campaign. Now, I want to preface this that obviously we're running ads when people have gone to Google to look for an estate agent and on a deeper level, looking for what their house is worth. So we're very, very targeted. I want to share with you some of the initial research and also then some of the results, but I want to share with you some little insights on what we found. So here's some pros and cons of running a Google ad campaign. It's very fast. You can run an ad this afternoon. I'm recording this at 11 o'clock on the 13th of August, and we could have an ad up running on Google Ads by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, you could be up really, really quick. You don't pay for the impression. Okay, you don't pay to be found. You pay for the click. Okay, pay per click advertising. You can control the spend down to the penny. Okay, you can control. You can go down as low as 1 mile targeting. So very, you can work a farm, which I'm going to share with you how to do in a second. You can also, we're bidding against certain words that people have typed into Google. So whether it's holidays abroad or properties for sale, a staging near me, for instance. But you can also control the words that you don't want to show for as well. So competition, people that are maybe googling you as a company, people that are googling you as an individual. Maybe if you've got a personal brand, which is all good. You don't want to pay for those because you're naturally going to, hopefully, if you've done the website right and you've got the name in the keywords and that sort of thing, you shouldn't have to pay for that type of traffic because obviously they're going to come to you anyway. They're seeking you out as an individual. Um, so you can control the time of the day and the day of the week that you're advertising. So you might not want to advertise on a Sunday. You might not want to advertise after 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night, between the twilight hours, so to speak. You might want to only advertise during office hours to get that, the busiest time. You might want to only advertise 2 days a week or 1 day a week or 3 days a week or just in the afternoons. Forget the mornings. You totally control that, which is really, really good. Um, but the main focus is you don't pay for the impression, and you can control what postcodes your ads show on. Okay, um, so it's very, very powerful. Now it does require a budget. I've put here £250 a month, £400 a month to 4K a month. It's and plus, I mean, Google aren't going to cap that. We just want to make sure that we get a return on the investment, and obviously realizing that we're not selling phones or cars or anything like that. We're selling something that's can take many, many months before the person actually goes ahead and does anything. So we've got to make sure that it's cash flow positive and ROI positive within the given timescales. Now it's not a set and forget silver bullet. You do need the processes beyond running the ad because obviously getting found is only half the story. You've got to win the click, so that's good, which is what we help agents do. And then obviously then there's all about lead follow up. Speed to lead is so critical, vital. If you're going to have leads coming in yesterday and you're only following them up like an hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later, 2 or 3 days later. We did a test with an agency near me, and we put an inquiry in on the Saturday, and we still haven't had a phone call today, and it's Monday. We still haven't had any contact, no messaging, no nothing like that. So we've moved on. That's safe to say. But it's very, very critical, and that's a massive lesson because obviously, we need that speed to lead. It's very, very vital. It's competitive, so you do need to have these compelling ads. It's not set and forget, so it needs regular work. So once you've set up an ad, this set and forget mentality. It does need that, constant. I mean, it's as living and breathing as almost AI, artificial intelligence now. It's learning all the time, and if you don't sort of watch it and put guardrails on the campaign, it will spend more money than that you'd like. Okay, so you've got to put these guardrails in, and Google obviously will, once you've set up a Google Ad account, it will continuously ask you to spend more money by offering reviews, they're called strategic analysts or something like that. Now these are basic emails and messages off Google, but they're quite commonly not Google. They are third party agents on behalf of Google. Just to be clear, I'm going to be sharing with you a report of running a very, very simple Google ad. This agency wasn't being found on Google. I think they were at the bottom of Google, but obviously, we've been working with them for a while now, uh, and we're targeting a combination of location targeting, so very, very small, 1 kilometer from a particular branch, and we're also running postcode advertising as well. So we're only running in certain three areas of this particular postcode. But I want to show you this slide really demonstrates that you haven't got this 15, 20-mile radius targeting that you've got on other platforms if you're running ads on it, of course. And it's very, very powerful indeed. So let me share with you the Okay, so this is the Google within Google Ads now. I've zoomed in just to stop your eyes squinting. So this month, so just to be clear, the 1st to the 13th of August. So I'm recording this live in person with you today, and yeah, so this month on this campaign we've generated 49 clicks on the ads. Okay, that's what we've paid for. And that's what we've generated. Okay, out of the 49 clicks, we've had 14 leads. Okay, the other, whatever the difference is on that, will then now start seeing the agent's face and brand on social media and TikTok and so on and so forth, because we've got the remarketing pixels firing off there, and it's very, very powerful. So that's being managed. So obviously, all of these people will start seeing the agent's brand and the name and the messaging and that sort of thing, and the videos of the local agents in that particular town, which obviously then hopefully they'll convert on social media, which a little bit with attribution, that they may convert. A little bit of percentage of that conversion will still be attributed to Google, because obviously the initial click started with Google. Okay, the end click might start with end with a Facebook, but we're going to basically make sure that this is all working together. So realizing that we need the 7-11-4 method. Um, we need to stay in people's faces a lot longer than what used to be. So we've got 14 families now that have basically raised their hand up, filled out their information, given permission to start a conversation, and I'm going to share with you how that conversation starts very, very quickly on the next slide. But each lead has only cost us £11.99 each. So this month, so halfway through the month, we'll probably spend about £300, like I say. £169.82 we've invested into Google. It's given us 14 families. Each of those cost £11.99 each. The 49 clicks, by the way, came from being seen 175 times. Okay, so let me share with you a little bit more behind the stats right now, if I can. So this is behind the Google. This is basically at campaign level. So let me just bring this up a little bit more now. So this is the campaign that's brought in the results. Got £20 a day budget, 175 impressions. That's eyeballs. That's people that have done a Google search for what we're looking for, and we haven't paid for that. We've only paid for the 49 clicks. So the click-through rate is pretty good. 28% click-through rate. That's the measurement of the 49 into the 175, which is pretty good. We're This is a key metric, boys and girls. If you're running Google Ads with anybody else, you want to ask them what your search impression share is. Now, we often find that this is usually around about the 10 to 20%. As is 96%. It pretty much means that the client's been seen, the ads are being seen, 96% of the search volume that's happening in that particular area. Now, of course, we're only being seen when someone's actually putting their hand up in the air, or in this case, going to Google and typing in certain phrases, certain words into Google. So, and again, prior to this, the agent wasn't being found. They were spending £400-500 a month on SEO and stuff like that. It just takes so much longer. So they put the money into the ads, and now it's generating results that are being nurtured and being contacted through WhatsApp messaging and text messaging to make sure that we close these 14 families into an appointment as high as we possibly can, which is very, very powerful. So maximize conversions is the is the bid strategy there. So we're basically telling Google, we've got a daily budget, get me as many leads as you possibly can. And so far, so good. So, new strategy, old client, no, a mature client. So this doesn't happen out of the gate. Very, very rarely does, because obviously Google again, it's been nurtured and been, optimized over many, many months now. So obviously this is a machine that's, continuously bringing in people that are using Google to find out what we're, to find a new home, which is pretty cool. So this optimization score, don't take really too much interest in it, because it's basically Google again trying to get you to spend more money with them by implementing strategies that are going to help Google, not necessarily the client. So yeah, it's really powerful that you um, take the take the warnings from Google and take the recommendations from Google um, with a pinch of salt, because it most likely will benefit them and not you. So by doing this and working with somebody who's knows what they're doing, we can get results just like this. So yeah, any questions? I'm trying to show you the conversion rate. I think it's about 28%. So 28% is a good conversion rate, to be fair. 28.5. Yep, good maths there by Pete. Unusual. So 28.57% conversion rate. So it means that every 100 people that come to the website, almost 30% of them, 30 of them will be putting in their information. Again, this is critical that we've got remarketing in place as well. So, once they hit our sales page, they're being followed up with on other media as well, because we know we're not selling a low ticket item here, although it is a service. We've got to make sure that they still continuously see the agent over many months into the future, and making sure that they do stay top of mind. So, yeah, any questions on this, let me know.